Welcome back, fam. Daily Thoughts, episode 87. And on today's episode, I want to talk about the two paradigms. One being the victim paradigm and the second being the victor paradigm. Now, before I get into what each of these paradigms are, I probably should just give you a quick explanation of what a paradigm is. So a paradigm is a distinct set of concepts or thought patterns, including theories, basically a set of beliefs of how we interpret the world around us. It's how we see, it's kind of like, it's our beliefs of how we see the world around us and how we interpret everything around us. So let me start off with the victim paradigm. See, the victim paradigm is where most of us live. It's where we blame the government. It's where we blame our friends. It's where we blame our parents. It's where we blame our partner. It's where we literally blame everything but ourselves for whatever's not working in our life. Heck, some people blame Trudy down the road's sister's brother's cousin's cat. You know what I mean? Any excuse to blame anybody but themselves. When we live in this paradigm, in this victim paradigm, we're essentially giving up our control. We're handing our control over to somebody else. We're handing because we're not taking responsibility. When you blame everything else for things not working, and it could be something that is out of your control, but as soon as you blame somebody else, you're handing your control over to that person. You no longer have control, because essentially what you're saying is, it's that person's fault that I feel like this. It's that person's fault that I'm feeling a certain way. Does that make sense? So it's very important to understand that when we blame everything else but ourselves for the way we're feeling, we're handing over our control to that person or whatever it is. The government, our friends, our family, our lover, our partner, whatever it may be. But we're essentially handing over that control. You see, whereas the victim paradigm is where you want to live. You want to shift your mindset. You want to shift that blaming. You want to shift out of being in that victim paradigm and shift your mindset over to the victor paradigm. See, in the victor paradigm is you take responsibility for the way you feel. You take responsibility for every action that you do. You take responsibility for literally everything that you do. Even though some things may be out of your control, but if you take responsibility for how you react to it or how you show up to it, well, then you're in control. When you're in control of your emotions, that's when you have true power. It's when you hand that control over in that victim paradigm, when you essentially give away your power. So we want to live in that victor paradigm where you take responsibility for the way you feel. Because at the end of the day, no one can make you feel how you feel. You're in control of your emotions. But by giving that power to somebody else, by blaming somebody else, you're handing that power over. You're giving that control over. Because you're saying, well, I feel like shit because of this person. Or I feel angry because this person made me angry. Nobody can make you angry. Nobody can make you sad. If you can truly understand that concept, that they're just words that people say and they can't have any control over you. The only control they have over you is the control you give them by blaming them. So hopefully this can help someone out there today. Shift that mindset from that victim paradigm over to that victor paradigm. Take responsibility for the way you show up. Take responsibility for the way you feel. And hopefully you can start seeing changes, tiny changes, just by shifting this mindset, because that's all it is. It's just a mindset shift, because when you truly realize that you have control of how you feel and how you show up, well, then anything is possible. All right, guys. Hopefully this can help someone out there today, and I will see you all tomorrow. Peace, guys.